That part.
See there.
My
Grr,
blood pressure
grr,
is building.
grr, 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 grr,
My blood pressure
grr,
is
grr, 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 grr.
building.
Bah, bah.
Let me tell
Oh
y'all
man.
what we
Oh
doing right now. I
man.
wonder if we back on Facebook right now. I know we
On.
on one channel. We on one channel. I wonder if we on that other my other channel, Lots Fan. You heard?
No, I don't know if we
Check
on
on
that yet.
Facebook for me. Let me know
Yeah, I'm gonna
if you see
check.
something. Watch this
Yeah,
building
look
build
like
up.
we live, man. Look like we live.
Nah, we live, homie.
Yeah, look like we live on
Check this
Facebook
out.
too. Look like
We
we
live
live
on
on
Facebook
Facebook.
too. You
Yeah,
see me on the book?
yeah.
Oh, we
Oh,
back.
we
We
back.
back. All right,
We
listen.
back.
If you don't know,
Yeah.
this is the countdown to episode number 50.
Oh
You
man.
sons of,
Oh
I'm gonna
man.
save you the rhetoric.
Oh man. Your
This is the
sons are.
countdown. This is the
Oh man.
countdown to episode number
The
50.
fizzy.
This is the L.O.T.S approved media. Don't shoot the messenger
Don't do it.
podcast episode
Don't do
number
it.
40.
Uh,
And we're gonna do like Mad Max do. You know how Mad Max when he put the numbers of kills he had, we're gonna say 40. And then with the blue, we're gonna write the one. Episode number 41. That part. All right. I go by the name of L.O.T.S approved, the incomparable, often imitated.
Never duplicated.
Never.
Never
You can
duplicated.
steal it. You can steal it. It's here.
You know what
All
I'm
right.
saying?
I'm gonna let my partner in crime introduce himself.
I goes by the name of Planet. Planet, goddammit, free G5. You already know what time it is. And this is how it goes down. Episode 41. And now the building. You see it there? I saw I roll. I saw I roll. I
That's
saw
how
I
we
roll.
rolling. That's how we rolling. Listen, this is the countdown to episode number 50. All right.
Yeah.
A lot of people wouldn't expect us to be here. I want to say thank you to everyone that's in attendance right now. I don't care if there's 50 people in here. I don't care if there's one person in here. Everybody that's
Straight
here to
up.
share this experience with us, God bless you. You heard?
Straight up.
And like I said, things are going to get better and better and better as you guys watch. And you'll see. Next week is going to be crazy. You guys make sure you guys tune in for next week's podcast. All right? This is episode number 41. And somewhere around 42, 43, something special going to happen. All right? Planet, let me know. How you feeling?
Yeah. I'm actually feeling blessed.
Feeling
You know
blessed?
what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
No sucker shit, niggas.
Nah,
Nobody
man.
ain't fucking with your mood.
You know why? Because I got breath in my body. I got life. I got opportunity, man. So it don't matter what these suckers think they got planned for me, man. It's always gonna be diverted by what I got going on. You feel me? So
Facts.
hey,
You blessed.
yeah,
You
man.
blessed.
You know what we got going on, man.
All right, this is a special week right here. We're gonna go through this list, and we got a lot of crazy things that happened this week. And we starting off with just for one. We're gonna speak about that Jocelyn Hernandez, that crazy shit that I seen on TV, that I seen on the internet. Jocelyn with the headlock. She had little mama in the headlock, right? We're gonna speak about that brute strength that she has. Shout out to Jocelyn.
Yeah.
All right, DJ Drama,
Right.
Canada, Drake. Need I say more? DJ Drama, Canada, Drake. We'll get back to that. Wine Melly murder trial. Shout out to Wine Melly, Young Nigga World. I know you guys are watching the murder trial.
Shouts out to
This is
Young
a high
Nigga.
profile case. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Free Melly. We'll speak a little bit about that. All right. You know we speak about the Miami Heat. Don't get me started with that. And with sports, Michael Jordan is selling the Charlotte Hornets. All right. How many years he was? I think like 13 years. He's been a majority owner of the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, majority stake owner.
All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Michael Jordan. Morant. We're gonna speak about Morant with the suspended 25 games for next season of the NBA.
Right.
We'll speak about Morant too. And nonetheless, Gunna just dropped a new project. That part we'll speak about Gunna. That's gonna be interesting. All right. And let's just get to it. I want to start off with this. Lil Bootsy. All right. Little Bootsy went to court the other day. You guys know he's very vocal on social network.
He's vocal in the hip hop community. Yes.
Very vocal.
Very
he's on
vocal.
DJ Vlad. You see him. He's one of the top personalities on the internet right now. Bootsy. Shout out to Lil Bootsy. So with that being said, Bootsy went to court the other day. He caught a gun charge. All right. And supposedly when Bootsy left out of the courtroom, he was held by the feds. Apprehended, we gonna say. All right. So it seems like Bootsy caught a Fed case. So let's just unpack it a little bit. You guys know Bootsy's history, right? You know all the charges that Bootsy beat, right?
All right.
It's kind of like how OJ experienced it, right? OJ got away, supposedly, allegedly, they say he got away with that. But then they caught him taking his own memorabilia. OJ got locked up for his own memorabilia. OJ got locked up for taking back his own shit that niggas took from him.
Wow.
So this is what happens when you beat situations. So once again, we're speaking about Lil Bootsy right now. Lil Bootsy beat all them bodies. Allegedly, right? But we all know the case is not allegedly.
Even he just beat this case that he walked out of the courtroom on.
I'm not sure if he beat the case, but he beat it?
Yeah, he beat the case that he walked out of the
So that's what I'm referring
on.
to as the feds picking up a case after you come out of the state.
Yes. That's what exactly happened, my brother.
Shout out to Bootsy.
As soon as he walked out the courtroom, remember prior to him catching this case that he just beat, he had just got caught in the car with 2 pistols, him and his homeboy. And I think that's the new case that they picked up for the feds. You know what I'm saying? Because that case ain't been established yet.
Okay. So,
shout out to Bootsy, man.
Shout out to Bootsy. And I know Bootsy got kids, Tootie Raw and his daughter. Shout out to Bootsy's family. Free Bootsy for the most part. I'm the type person, I don't care how vocal Bootsy is. I don't want to see Bootsy locked up. Yeah. We definitely, you know which side we play for. You know which side we on. We on the street side of things, right? Shout out to Bootsy, but Bootsy was very vocal. And I think this is subsequently a result of him being so vocal in the urban community, speaking about subjects that are very, controversial subjects in the community, right?
Right.
Little Bootsy was seen at the Wine-Melly court, the court hearing, the trial. All right, I think day 4.
Yeah,
maybe it was day 4. So you see, Bootsy is very active in the community. He speaks a lot for the people that don't have a voice, people that's locked up, people that's going through the court system that are experiencing being railroaded, right? But at the same time, these are the consequences of that. You see, the things that Bootsy does, it's the same thing when you're speaking about, like, you got to keep in mind when you fight for your people. This is big. When you fight for your own people, you have to be willing to be placed on the cross. And I'm not being blasphemous and comparing him to Jesus, but I'm talking about the process of when you take the initiative to speak up for your people. You have to be willing to sacrifice yourself. So it seems like Bootsy, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna say I think it's a result of it. I think Bootsy's experiences as a result because he's so vocal, and obviously because he beat that case. And I'm not saying Bootsy did that. I don't know if he caught all them bodies. Facts though. I don't know if Bootsy caught all them bodies, but I know they tried to blame Bootsy for that, in which Bootsy beat that case. But you know what happens when you beat a case? They want you bad, right? Yep. So we'll see what's happening with Bootsy. We're gonna keep you guys updated with Bootsy. Shout out to Lil Bootsy. I'm known for joking on Bootsy, but at the same time, he's one of my favorite artists. And you guys don't take my jokes too serious. Sometimes I be just playing. I'm just playing, y'all. All right. Shout out to Taurus in the building.
Don't shoot the messenger.
Please, Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 41. We on a countdown to episode number 50. That part.
Yeah.
We here on a Friday, 7 o'clock.
It's
7 o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top. You know
Cruising the street.
You know the song.
Y'all know the lyrics.
All right. Let's wait. Hey, listen, everybody, you guys, make sure you guys come in the comment section. Do me a favor, leave a comment in the comment section. You know what I mean? Leave your fingerprint. If you can't share this podcast for me, We opening up right now. We opening up right now. We opening up right now. Listen, share this podcast for me. That part. Hit that like button. I see the likes is up. I like that. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel. Do me a favor. Go. Make sure you guys go subscribe to the channel. We streaming on Facebook. We streaming on YouTube. That part. And I think we streaming on Twitter too.
Yeah.
All right. You guys come look for us.
Wow.
Shout out to Terrence in the building. Yo, my Black Kings. That part, my brother. Blessed to you. Shout out to Paul Bizzle in the building. Peace family. Mafia. That part.
Mafia. You see it there. See it there.
Shout out to Bizzle in the building. That part. All right, listen, moving on. Let's speak about that Wine Melly because you're speaking about Bootsy. Right. So I know you guys have been watching the channel. I know you guys seen the whole issue with Wine Melly. All right. Wine Melly's going to court right now. He's in trial for the murder, for the double homicide, whatever you want to call it, right? Sack Chaser and Juvie. Wine Sack Chaser, YNW Sack Chaser, and YNW Juvie. Let me get the names correct. Shout out to all parties. Rest in peace to the two parties that passed away. Shout out to Wine Melly. Part. Shout out to Wine Borin. I don't know the other guys. Borlin. Excuse me for butchering his name. Shout out to D Black in the building.
Shout out to the butcher for butchering the name.
Black. That part.
Yo, what they do?
Shout out to Black in the building.
Shout out Blizzle.
That part.
You already know, baby.
That part. So with that being said, Wine Melly is going to trial right now. So I don't know if you guys are watching the Wine Melly trial, but it's a lot of things that I was not aware of that was unbeknownst to me. I was not privy to. Right, the case is opening up. We've seen a lot of different situations in this case. So for one, I know you guys noticed. I don't know if people noticed, but I put something up on YouTube when they were speaking about Wine Melly's girl's mother, right? The mother of his girlfriend, in which she went on the stand and she actually said that she felt that she was intimidated. All right, so somewhere along the process,
she felt highly intimidated by the officers.
Intimidate her, right? To the point where they even alluded to say that she's forgetting her statement, in which she said she just couldn't. I forgot what the term she used.
She broke down and just gave.
She can't recant something. It was something where I forgot the term, but you know the lawyer terminology, right? Because they trying to say like she tried to recant her statements, what have you. For the most part, you know she's not, and she's definitely not cooperating. And let me not even say that, because at the end of the day, there was some foul play that's involved. So let me not influence neither side, right? We're not here for that. I'm just here to bring y'all the message. L.O.T.S approved media. Don't shoot the message of podcast, episode number 41. And we counting down to episode number 50. That part. So back to the Wine Melly case. Wine Melly seen in the court, I don't know, he's looking good. Let's say that. And he looked like he's in healthy spirits. I think it's safe to say Wine Melly's in healthy spirits. I see him in the courtroom. He's smiling sometimes. He prayed. At one point, he prayed in which he kind of like got some backlash for that, because he prayed and he went like this. Like he... As if Wine Melly was casting a spell. That's how I seen it. It looked like Wine Melly was casting a spell. But that's all jokes aside. Shout out to Mel Davis in the building. That part. Shout out to family in the building. We appreciate everybody that's in the building right now. Yo. Wherever you at. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you at.
Yeah, wherever you at.
Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you share this podcast. Share this podcast for me. That part. All right. This is episode number 41 once again. And I'm going to keep reiterating that. So listen, right? Wine Melly seen in the court. It seems like Wine Melly was smirking a couple of times.
Hey, man.
Wine Melly looks very comfortable up there.
Calm down. I don't know if he was smirking or that was a nervous smirk.
I don't know, bro. He's not wrong for being in good spirits, because he's not. So you got to think about it. You got to put your mind in the mindset of somebody like that that's in that situation, right? So I'm not saying. What I'm saying is, definitely, man. It's good to see him in good spirits.
Yeah. Right.
That part.
Definitely.
That part.
But hey, you got an 8-4 whether your life is on the line. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Melly said, "Do y'all think he did it?" Hell no, I don't think Wine Melly did that shit. That nigga's a good kid. All right.
Yeah.
I feel like it was nervous. Yeah, it could have been nervousness. Because even
Man.
me, I laugh when I'm nervous too. I could be about to do something foul to you, grimy, and I might laugh
And
before
I
I
start
do it.
chuckling around
Laughter
this bit.
sometimes when I'm nervous, I laugh. I
Get
agree with
that,
you.
you know that little chuckle like.
Yeah. I agree with Mel Davis. I agree with you.
Blah!
I agree with you.
You
I
feel
think
me?
I think he's gonna beat it. Facts. There's so many things in this case that, like, also he can beat this case,
I heard
right?
they saying he threw a couple chickens in the crossroad for this case too.
He threw a couple chickens in the crossroads for this case.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what
he
I
said he
heard,
cut some
man.
chicken heads off.
Yeah, man,
Why
that's what I
Melly went
heard.
to Zoe lady?
That's what they saying, man. You
Why
know it's
Melly
all
went to Zoe. Let
rumors.
me say, you know why Melly's a spiritual person.
You
I
know it's
found him to
all
be spiritual.
rumors.
To sing those type of hymns that he sing, that
And
type of
you
music
know he
sings.
from and you see the area he from too, man. So you know, man. It's not too far fetched, brother. It's not too far
Facts.
fetched.
Melly said, shout out to my Zoe, period. That part. I know why you said why Melly a Zoe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Shout out to Wine Melly. Shout out to the whole Wine Melly camp. All right. And the case obviously is going on. That was the trial, day 4 of the trial. And Bootsy was in attendance, right? And yeah, man, we rooting for Melly. And like I said, it looks good for him. I think Melly might come home. We hoping for Melly to come home, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of speculation in this. There's nothing really tying him to there's inconsistencies with the gun. There's no gun resin on him. You can't tie him to actually doing it in the moment, right? The only thing they keep going off of is he went into the car at one point. He walked into the car. That's cool. But as I say, thank God for the judicial system. Thank God for America. I'm going to tell you no lie. Like I told you, America, you can say what you want about this country, but there's nothing like our judicial system, right?
Straight up.
You actually this is the fairest chance you're going to get in a courtroom, in a court proceeding, in a court environment, in any country on this planet. All right? No pun intended. Shout out to Planet. Got
no
that part.
Pun intended.
And we'll keep you guys updated as the trial continues, okay? Once
Straight
again,
up,
shout out to
man.
Melly. All right.
Yes, sir.
Let's speak about we're gonna stay with it. Let's speak about Casanova. All right.
Oh man. Yeah.
This is some breaking news today. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Casanova too. Casanova 2 times. If you guys don't know, the guy that was I think he was with the Gorilla Stone, Bloods, out of Brooklyn. You know what I mean? And we always say alleged, everything's alleged, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Some news came in that Casanova got his face slit. New York, they call him $150. The telephone shit, that's when somebody slice you from ear, or you know how it be. Especially in New York prisons and New York jail systems, they good for cutting your face. That's how they get down, right? Reports came in that Casanova face got slit. All right, and this is on the heels of Casanova recently denouncing his gang. Basically, in other words, he put down his flag.
Right.
All right.
And then he picked up
shout out to Casanova. Yeah, there's consequences with that, right? So once again, just like 50 said, I am not gang. I do not gang bang. Not a gang. Right? I'm Zoe, I'm Haitian. And Haitians is damn near like a gang in itself just for being Haitian.
Hey, that's the same way with y'all niggas.
Nationality, you heard? As well as my Jamaicans, you heard? That's why I never had to be in the gang, because I'm Haitian. We speak a whole different language. We'll go talking something different on you and plot on your ass right in front of you. That's a fact, though.
Straight up.
That's a fact, though. I love being a Zoe.
Straight up.
So with that being said, and shout out to my Jamaican, shout out to all my islands in that part. That
right
part
in front of
them.
You see them little push right there.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Joke, you know?
Yeah.
Take me for go right up in and blow.
That part, yeah.
You talking about me? Yeah, man, I talk about you. You man talk about.
Shout out to people that speak a whole different language. Shout out to my Spanish people. People that speak a whole different language. Same way in the slave trade, the slave movement, when we speak Swahili, right?
Yeah.
So the slave master doesn't know we speaking. So what I'm trying to say is there's an advantage to you speaking a different language. So now Casanova denounced, he put down his flag. So this is what happens when you no longer want to be a part of an organization. Shout out to the street government, Blood, Crip, whatever, Latin King, whatever you is. Shout out to all street organizations, right? But keep in mind, when you guys join these organizations, what I'm seeing is it's a thing, it's a pattern here where you apparently you can't leave like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm being facetious.
Yeah.
You can't leave like that.
No.
So we're gonna do it like this. Shout out to Casanova. That's called a war wound.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody cut your face, you a warrior out here. There's no way you out here doing what you do. You a gang member, you thugging, whatever you doing out here in the streets. There's no way that you can't have. There's no way that you're not gonna have signs of somebody who took a bad one. Those are called repercussions. They're war wounds, right? I'm referring to war wounds, bullet wounds, stab wounds, razors, and that part, broken and black eyes. And this is what happens: shit gets split. Somebody split your shit. Trust me when I tell you. Biden, cut your ass down. That's Biden tripping. Biden, you better relax yourself. Y'all excuse me for my bully. My bully be tripping. Shout out to Bully Gang. Shout out to the bully world. L.O.T.S approved bullies. So what I'm saying is, shout out to Casanova. That's a war wound right there, Casanova. And I'm gonna give you. I'm not gonna ridicule you, because at the end of the day, for you to go through that, that's part of your testimony. That doesn't make you less gangster because somebody slit your face. That don't make you less gangster because you don't want to be in a gang no more. Allegedly, this is all alleged. Keep in mind, this is all alleged, right? That don't make you less gangster because you don't want to be in a gang no more, right?
No, that's facts.
Because I've seen a lot of cats that's OGs that wish they never was in it, right?
And they're just tired.
Shout out to street government. Shout out to those that are 10 toes down, that are with it. There's no problem with that. But for the ones that don't want to be with it no more, you know what I mean? So what I'm saying is, I give a shout out to Casanova. All right, that's honorable. At the end of the day, if that's exactly what took place allegedly, shout out to Casanova. So when you come out, man, you just got a beauty mark, bro. That's a war wound. That's just another story.
That's something to tell your grandkids with, man. That's you can tell your grandkids at least.
Facts. That makes it
at least you're gonna be able to tell your grandkids, because a lot of niggas ain't gonna make it to tell their grandkids nothing. They ain't even gonna see their grandkids. Their grandkids ain't gonna see them.
Facts. That makes for a better story,
hey, man. Yeah.
It just makes for a better story. Shout out to God Be Gang. When you live like that, that's what we signed up. What's what we signed up for? Facts,
man.
though. Yeah, you signed up for that. That comes with it. That's like saying if you're a boxer and you don't get knocked out. Mike Tyson got knocked out. You a boxer. I be telling cats, you don't tell me you never caught an L. You don't be fighting. You don't be fighting. If you never lost, you don't be fighting.
I'm telling you.
You don't.
And as silly as Mike Tyson looked when he took that first knockdown and tried to put that mouthpiece in, we found out he was human. You feel me? And he actually was human.
Facts. He said gel, bullets, stabs, punches, whatever. That part. So shout out to Casanova once again, and Jazz and his girlfriend. He got the chick that's holding him down. Everybody wants a Jazz, all right? Big up to them. All right. Man, this is big too. Listen, we're going to speak about 2 Instagram influencers. This was big on the news today. This is all over the internet, right?
Right.
There's 2 well-known Instagram influencers that were caught with 316 pounds of cocaine. 316 pounds of cocaine. Instagram influencers. One of them appears to be Haitian. She appears to be Haitian. Shout out to Zoe. This is all allegedly. This is alleged again. They got caught with 316 pounds of cocaine. 2 Instagram influencers. 2 pretty chicks, right? I deem them to be pretty. They put on a little makeup. They could do a little better for the most part. Let's go into the actual story.
All right.
This is interesting, bro. And the girl's name is Rocky. You guys probably see her on social network, maybe Instagram or something, right? She's known. She's actually known.
Raquel Antonola.
Yeah, I can't. You know me. You better than me because I can't pronunciate them names.
Yeah, that sounds like Antonola. Yeah, I don't know if she Indian or something. I don't even
All right,
know.
let's get into it. Yeah, she appears to be Indian, but she's Haitian though.
Oh yeah.
All right. So this is how I go. All right, the Mobile County Sheriff's Office arrested Raquel Dolores Antola, 34, of Van Nuys, California,
Van
and
News.
Melissa Dufour, 36, of Miramar, Florida, on Thursday morning, June 1st, on Interstate 10 in Mobile County, after finding 217. See, now they saying 217. I remember 316. Things kind of different on the internet, right?
Yeah, this
All
one
right.
says
So we'll go to
200.
217. 217 pounds of suspected cocaine hidden under the floorboards of the Ford Expedition they were driving. The two women told law enforcement conflicting stories about where they were going. It was later determined that they were en route from Houston to Atlanta. Antola and Dufour are emerging models and musicians who are prominent in the Instagram and TikTok. Antola
Yeah.
has a growling following. That's
Yep.
crazy. They said
Rocky.
Antola has a growling
Rocky.
following under the
Yes.
stage name Rocky and
Rocky.
has published
Yeah.
music on all major streaming platforms. Dufour posts under the handle me. I can't pronunciate that. Melly Mac Barbie. Okay, and models, athletic and fashion wear. All right, so for the most part, these are two Instagram influencers caught with 217 supposedly. I seen 316, 217 pounds of cocaine. Now things must be serious out here. All right, because I don't think these girls were doing that bad. But who's me to say? I can't say nothing, right?
Yeah,
but when I see them on Instagram, they appear to be doing okay. Looks can be deceiving. Shout out to them girls for one. And this is all alleged. Maybe they didn't even know that was in their car. Who knew? Maybe they didn't know that was in their car. Let's say that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna tell you, shit rough out here. If that's the case, it's rough out here, brother. But that was just something interesting I seen on the news today, and it just struck me. It struck me when they said influencers, right? I was wondering how prominent they is. And I went to her page, so I seen Rocky does have some followers on her page. Shout out to Rocky. And they said Rocky was working with some artists. So I think Rocky was she was into the entertainment business. Maybe she has some artistry aspirations. All right. So shout out to her. All right. Let's go into a little bit of sports. All right, Michael Jordan, for one, is selling majority. Michael Jordan selling the Charlotte Bobcats?
Charlotte Bobcats, yes,
Charlotte Bobcats, my bad. I said Charlotte Hornets. He sold the Charlotte Bobcats, right? He's been a majority owner for 13 years. Shout out to Michael Jordan. So it looks like Michael Jordan is cashing out. All right, he's no longer going to be an owner of the Charlotte Bobcats. And I remember Nelly had a portion of that too. So Nelly apparently he was a minority owner, right? He had a small portion, if that's the term. Excuse me. Shout out to Black Brown. Everything looks okay on social media though. Shit might be hard in real life. Facts though. That's real.
Right.
Things be looking sweet. Remember, on social media, everybody posts their best look. When you guys are looking at Instagram, you seeing people on Instagram, they're giving you that best look. All right, they're giving you their best side. They're living their best life, right? But how many moments in between that it wasn't like that? They're never going to show you those moments in between.
Correction again.
You're only seeing highlights.
It was the Bobcats, then it went back. It was the Hornets, went to the Bobcats, then it went back to the Hornets recently.
So now it's currently the Charlotte Hornets.
Charlotte Hornets, yeah. And also, your boy is trying to purchase a piece of it. J. Cole.
Trying to purchase a piece of what?
The Hornets, which Michael Jordan is selling right now.
I ain't know J. Cole money was like that. J. Cole's very surprising to me. I'm not gonna speak on it, but I never knew J. Cole had money like that.
That's what I'm looking at right now, sir.
I never knew J. Cole had money like that.
Like he's trying to, with his investors, the investors who are actually trying to put up the $3 billion to get it from Jordan for his stake. He's one of the partial stakeholders who's putting up the money out of the $3 billion to own part of the Charlotte Hornets.
Jordan already found the buyers. I didn't mention the guy's name. So J. Cole's amongst those that group that's purchasing the Bobcats. Shout out to J. Cole.
Yes.
On the heels of him dropping that dope single with Lil Durk.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Big dog shit.
Yes,
all
sir.
Right. Same thing. Let's say with sports. Let's go into Ja Morant. Listen, you guys don't know, this is L.O.T.S Approved Don't Shoot a Messenger podcast, episode number 41. All right? We on our way to episode number 50. All right? I know you guys are probably saying what they're doing at this time. I didn't go on last week or the week before. Sometimes I will not go on Friday because you guys are supposed to be subscribed to the channel.
Right.
Go to the YouTube and make sure you guys subscribe. Right. Okay? You never know when I'm going to pop up. Put your notification bells on, and you'll know when I'm popping up. All right? So listen, Ja Morant. Shout out to Ja Morant. Looks like Ja Morant has been suspended for 25 games for the next season, the 2023 to 2024 season of the NBA. All right? This is all for Ja Morant recklessly using the firearm recklessly on social media for the second time. Okay? So basically, you won't see Ja Morant for 25 games starting this next NBA season. Now, just looking at Ja Morant, shout out to him, but I'm wondering, like, it must be that serious if you want to just ruin your money like that, bro. It has to be serious. Like, maybe Ja Morant's really going through some shit.
I don't know if I'm looking at it from a parent's perspective. I don't know if 25 games is enough. Because I don't even know if he's going to take that seriously. I don't know if he's really understanding the amount of what he can lose just behind the little foolishness he's doing, man. You know how much people want to be in his shoes? Not even 5% of his shoes, 1% of his shoes. And this man really to throw it away about an Instagram pic of holding a pistol up like this and doing stupidness like that. Hey, man, that man needs some coaches in his life, man, and I don't think it's NBA coaches.
Let me tell you something. Shout out to Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne wants to reach out with that, what you're saying. Lil Wayne reaching out. He's reaching out to Ja Morant. Lil Wayne wants to mentor Ja Morant and, put him under his wing, so to speak. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Lil Wayne. That part. Hopefully, he grabs onto that olive branch that Wayne is extending to him. Right? But for the most part, Ja Morant, he tripping. All right, he's pushing away the money at this point. Ja Morant is jeopardizing he's lost endorsements. Nike already issues with Nike. There's a lot of potential things business ventures that probably were on the table, and we can say guaranteed that were on the table that are no longer on the table. Just for his track record as of recent with the Pistols. And it's like, Ja Morant, I'm going to keep it gangster with you, right? If you like that, bro, if you really like that, homie, you kind of like you tripping because at the end of the day, if you the boss, why are you jeopardizing yourself? You should have niggas around you. Like, what's the bravado behind that? You're not looking intimidating. You letting people know that you got it on you. I don't know. It just is like you just throwing away your career. You're not even doing it like a street nigga who got some niggas around him.
Hey, man.
And you know how he moving. You really just doing it on your own, and your friends are helping you tank yourself too. Because his friends are not telling him nothing. His friends are the ones that got the cameras. His friends are the ones that's actually videotaping him.
Yeah, they're the idiots, bro.
Facts.
They're the idiots, bro. Because what kind of homeboys you is? The homeboys I had, we used to even tuck our little Deuce 5 with the little Deuce with the pearl handle. You remember that one?
I had a Dillinger. I had a 2-shot Dillinger with the wooden handle, the chrome.
You had the wooden one. I had the pearl handle one. I had the pearl one and the Deuce with the wood handle. You feel me? Boy, you tuck that thing, boy, you ain't even know it had that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm
Back
saying?
in the day.
Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Until you told your homeboy, hey, they pulling up. Hey, hide that for me. Hide that for me. You feel me?
You worth all that money, dog. You worth all that money. If you really like that, you carrying around pistols and all that. If you carry around pistols, that means that you defending yourself. If you defending yourself, this is all the woe, bro. If you're gonna defend yourself, why you letting your enemy? Why you jeopardizing your situation? If you really like that, if you trying to say you swinging pistols around, you trying to insinuate that you not one to play with. So with that being said, You have to take it. You got to take an intelligent approach to this, bro.
Yeah.
You got to stop swinging the pistol around, be a boss, and have the niggas around you, and take pictures with your niggas if you want to give off that type of vibe.
Right.
But other than that, you looking like you willing to throw your career away. Remember, I'm gonna end with this for Ja Morant.
Right.
How you say? What's the name? An army is only as strong as their general, right? So at the end of the day, you got all your niggas behind you and shit, but you actually the weak link.
Wow.
That's not gonna work. That's no bueno. Shout out to Ja Morant though.
Tighten
up, bro. If that's what you plan to do.
Tighten up, son. Tighten up, young brother. Tighten up, young brother. That's all I can say.
Shout out to Holly Naja. What up, Kings? That part. What's up, love? That part. We back, y'all. Listen, episode number 41. All right. I know y'all missed us last week. We was not here last week. We went on, but we ain't going on Facebook. Okay.
Yeah,
we guys make sure you guys
right
get notifications. We on Facebook right now.
We on now. We on that live now. We on YouTube.
That part. Make sure you guys share this also.
We on everywhere right now. We everywhere y'all want to be right now. Y'all just need to be here with us. That's what we need y'all to be. You know what I mean? We
Facts.
Anywhere y'all want us to be. In your car, your radio, even in the shower.
Yo, listen. This nigga turned into a prince. Listen, bro. Listen. Shout out to Tupac Shakur. This is Tupac Shakur's birthday.
Shout out to Tupac Shakur. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Machiavelli.
June 1671. The day. Hey, shout out to Erica Thomas, man. I used to go to school with this girl named Erica Thomas, man. This girl helped. That was her baby daddy from when we was in elementary school. Like, dang, baby.
Tupac's birthday. Shout out to Tupac Shakur.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all go run it up, stream his music and all that, nigga. Shout out to Tupac. Soon as I leave here, I'm gonna bang some Tupac.
Shout out to little Young Beans, man. Happy birthday to Young Beanie, man. Jump man.
Shout out to Beanie. Shout out to nephew.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out nephew.
Tupac birthday.
Born on Pac's birthday. Special day.
Yeah, you know I'm feeling kind of Machiavelli-ish too. You heard?
Yeah, man.
You done know that part. Shout out to Tupac. This is Tupac's birthday today. What Tupac? Tupac was a Gemini, right? I believe Tupac was a Gemini. That part of Two-Faced.
Oh, that's why he was like that. Oh.
Yeah. And you know, a lot of Geminis, let me tell you something about Geminis. This is nothing, I'm not referring to Tupac, right? Right? Because that's my favorite artist, right?
Yeah. I know.
A lot of Geminis think they have the right to have two faces. Listen, Geminis, you don't have the right. Don't abuse your sign. Some people literally take their horoscope and they abuse their horoscope sign.
Right.
Some people really go off of their horoscope sign and they don't take accountability for themselves no longer. They say it's because I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Gemini.
I get to be two-faced. This is the first time that you could say that you two-faced. A Gemini can actually tell you, yo, dog, I could be cool one day, and one day I might not be so cool. I'm two-faced. I'm a Gemini.
Nah.
And you just have to accept it. You feel me? Shout out to the Geminis. Shit. That does not give you a right to be two-faced, all right? Stop taking your sign that serious.
Yeah. Don't
that part. Do that. Big up to Tupac Shakur.
Yeah.
Big up to Tupac Shakur, all right? And I've seen Tupac father as of recently. Pac's father's been on social network. He's been being interviewed. And you guys let me know, does he look like Tupac father? Didn't really resemble him, but he did. The nose looked similar.
Oh, right? Man. Remember, he had a stepfather he called his father.
No, this is his biological father.
Oh,
wait. That man he's saying
Matula is his stepfather.
That's not Matula. Matula's the one that's locked up. That's the stepfather. Matula, Free Matula. I think that's what's the name was saying, Free Matula. I think Hakeem Green was screaming, shout out to Hakeem Green. I think he was screaming Free Matula. But Tupac's biological father is out here, brother.
Yeah, he's out
here.
I don't know.
Shout out to the deadbeat fathers out there. That's out there. There's a lot of deadbeat fathers out there.
I heard he was whacking them.
He was
he was whacking them. Definitely not platinum. He's a whacking them daddy.
Whacking them daddy.
Yeah.
He definitely was not there for Tupac, right?
Yeah.
Just like once again, shout out to the deadbeat fathers out there. You know, and a lot of people. I think even 50 Pops might be still out there. I'm not sure. There's a lot of people, fathers, who are still out there. And people don't care to ever see them again, right? So shout out to the people that are able to sustain on their own. Shout out to the people that have famous fathers. This is big. Shout out to the people that have famous fathers that don't claim them.
Right.
Do you know what that feels like? For somebody to say, yo, you know, your father is so-and-so, he's worth this much to the world, and he refuses to acknowledge you. So in this world, if your father don't acknowledge you, we kind of the general public don't acknowledge you either.
Mm-hmm.
There's some kids around here that are their fathers are famous. They're biologically that's their father. And we as people, if your father don't claim you, for some reason, society, if your father doesn't claim you, we don't consider that your father really. Like, it's kind of like we don't associate you with your father's accolades, his attributes. We don't associate you with that because we feel like, for some reason, when the father denounces you, it's over.
Right.
For some reason in society, when your father denounces you, it's over. And I'm not going to say certain people's names, right?
That ain't fair. That ain't fair.
That's not fair, obviously. No, listen, there's some famous kids out here that their father, not famous, there's some kids that their fathers, their mothers are, not going to say mothers, the fathers are famous. And everybody knows that so-and-so kid, they look just like them. But at the same time, if the father never claims them, they're going to be forced to live a mundane life, a mediocre life.
Right.
Right? So shout out to them. Once again, yeah. And I forgot what brought about that subject, but yeah, that part. All right.
Nah, what brought about that subject was happy birthday, Tupac, man.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Tupac Shakur. Yes, happy birthday, Tupac.
And this and that, man. And yeah,
I got lost, bro.
Yeah,
just speaking about that because I really know some famous people. I know some kids. I know some kids out here that
brother.
Their parents are famous.
It's real. It's real. It touched the spirit when you get to that, man. You already know, bro.
Listen, this is crazy right here. Let's speak about this right here, bro. Shout out to Jocelyn Hernandez, Loving Hip Hop.
Gosh.
Big up to Jocelyn Hernandez, Loving Hip Hop, that was recently seen on. She was recently on Drink Champs. Yeah, give her her theme. That's the Rocky theme music. And for some reason, when we went on today, I felt that Rocky theme. I felt the theme. Listen. Hold up. Did you see Jocelyn Hernandez fighting? I think this was after the Floyd Mayweather fights.
Right.
All right.
Right.
The girl name is Big Lex. Shout out to Big Lex.
Yeah.
Big shout out. I put emphasis on the shout out to Big Lex.
Big Lex.
Did you guys see Jocelyn Hernandez, the altercation with Big Lex after the Floyd Mayweather fight? Shout out to Jocelyn, that's home team. I know niggas that knew Jocelyn when she was dancing down here, Wooty, what they said in Diamonds. Niggas told me you ain't never remember. I think I do remember her from Diamonds.
I remember.
To be honest with you. I think I do. Before Diamonds, before G5 was G5, the strip club. It used to be Diamonds. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Shout out to G5. Shout out to all the strip clubs, the Office and all that, bro. Yeah. Sometimes I think the Office is haunted, but nonetheless. Yo, listen. Jocelyn Hernandez. You guys, there's a girl named Big Lex, and for some reason Jocelyn don't like the girl, and they got some issues. But forget all that. That's woman business, right? Did you guys see when Jocelyn Hernandez put her hands on the girl and the way Jocelyn Hernandez was carrying herself? Let me tell you something. Let's talk about it. I'm going to call a spade a spade. Jocelyn Hernandez, you got the strength of a man. Respectfully. I'm going to give you credit. You don't got the bone density of a man. She don't got the bone density of a man. Right?
I swore she was working out with Floyd.
But she has the strength of a man. Let me tell you something, bro.
She was working out with Floyd the way she was throwing them things, bro.
I'm talking about throwing. I'm talking about the fact when she grabbed the girl in the headlock. Yeah. I'm talking about when she grabbed the girl in the headlock.
I seen that. Then the connection. Like she was roll your boat with the girl head.
Bruh.
Gently down the stream.
Bruh. She had, you seen the extensive joint. I didn't even see all that. I seen something that was kind of like it was like I felt sorry for the girl. Shout out to Big Lex. Big up to Big Lex. So we gonna turn this around a little bit because we're not here to shame nobody, but we gotta speak about this. All right.
This is
so
what
now
I'm talking
check
about.
it out. Hold up. Jocelyn Hernandez grabbed the girl. She had the girl in the headlock, bruh. Mm-hmm. The headlock that she had the girl in, only I've seen men hold another person like that. I've only seen men hold. Listen, y'all don't understand what I'm saying. Yeah. Jocelyn has man strength, all right? The girls usually grab each other hair. When women fight, they usually grab each other hair. You see hair pulling. I didn't see no hair pulling. Maybe you guys see. I didn't see hair pulling. The clip that I seen,
no.
She had Jocelyn Jocelyn had the girl in a headlock.
Yeah, headlock.
Listen, she had the girl in a headlock. Imagine this microphone. She got in the headlock. She's holding her forward, right? She's holding the girl forward.
Yeah.
Bro, you know when you hold somebody forward and somebody's trying to put somebody to sleep?
Yeah.
Like as if she was trying to put the girl to sleep. Right? Let me tell you something. To Big Lex, mama, don't worry about it. You take that L. But I'm going to give you credit. I don't think 98% of women can keep up with Jocelyn Hernandez. I don't think women are not even supposed to even have that type of strength or that type of fighting capability. They are feminine creatures, right? Yes, women are warriors too. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, I'm giving Big Lex credit, okay? Jocelyn Hernandez is super strong. That's man strength there.
Strong right there.
That's some strong strength right there. She had the girl in the headlock. She was not letting her go. All right? So big up to Big Lex. And Jocelyn Hernandez, I remember Jocelyn Hernandez, she just performed the other day, and she was like, this is the first time that I'm performing without cocaine. Big up to her too. But Jocelyn, I don't know. She has a rage, and Jocelyn got a different type of rage.
That girl had that next girl breast all over the place, like all over the floor, everywhere. I seen titties everywhere. I ain't even gonna lie to you. They was everywhere. They was like, get her out of here. They killing her. She's killing her, man. Why y'all making her kill
something?
Her?
Jocelyn was holding the girl in the headlock.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something.
About to put
there was security, big security, trying
to
bring Jocelyn off, and they couldn't get Jocelyn off the girl.
I'm looking at the whole situation. I'm like, yo, I wonder if they were scared of getting sued by one of these girls, or why they didn't really part these people like that, man. That was
You can't part because guess what? If they would have parted Jocelyn off, if they would have parted Jocelyn too strong, Jocelyn probably would have broke that girl neck, bro. It's the type of hold she had on the girl neck. Yeah, that wasn't normal. Facts though, but shout out to her. But dog, that strength, the strength that Jocelyn possesses.
Even when they broke them apart, she got back to the girl. That's crazy. She got back to her because they ain't want her to touch it. They ain't want to touch Jocelyn. I'll be like, yo, security ain't doing their job properly, man. They need tighten up.
Listen. Big up to Jocelyn. Big up to Big Lex, ladies. That was interesting. All right. It was disturbing. It was interesting for the most part. Once again, L.O.T.S approved media. Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 41, excuse me. Episode number 41. And this is our countdown to episode number 50. All right. This is episode number 41. I appreciate everybody in the building. You guys make sure you guys are hitting that like button as soon as you come to the building. Share this podcast for me. Mm-hmm. All right. And once again, I appreciate everybody here. I hear some noise in the background. What's going on with you? You got some noise in the background, like water.
Like
for some reason, it sounds like water. Yeah. All right.
I'm on.
Listen, this is something different right here, bro.
Check yours.
This is something different.
I'm good though. You hear anything?
I hear something. It wasn't making that noise before. All right? Don't worry about it. Nonetheless.
I don't hear nothing.
Listen. I don't know if you guys been paying attention. I don't know how you guys feel about this. This is something totally different. That's enough of the Jocelyn Hernandez and all that, right? A little bit on a serious note. I don't know if you guys are aware of the other day there was a kid that there was some kids that they found some aliens, right? In their backyard, supposedly. We're not going to dwell too long on it, but some people say it could be a hoax, what have you. My thing is, I just want to say this, and we're not gonna stay too long on it. But you guys, make sure you guys keep your mind open to things. All right. And we as human beings, we are super arrogant. We really think that we're the only ones in this universe. For some reason, human beings are so self-centered, so obnoxious, so presumptuous that we are under the assumption that God created us and no other being a humanoid, to be exact. We're considered humanoids, right? I'm just saying, you guys, make sure you guys keep your mind open to this. There'll be another day where we speak about this more in depth, right? But you guys keep in mind to it. And supposedly, once again, these kids found some aliens in the backyard. That part. Let me see. All right, man. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Recently, Gunna just dropped a project. Gunna, YSL Gunna. All right?
The gunman, huh?
The gunman.
The gunner.
Gunna. Recently, YSL Gunna just dropped a project in which he's calling out a few people. He's calling out a lot of people. And some people are saying that they like the music. There's a song called Bread and Butter, the Bread and Butter song. I'm a little bit on the ropes. I like Gunna. Obviously, I like Gunna's music, right? And we'll speak about that, how his music is being received. But Gunna he's back outside. All right, Gunna just dropped the project, and it looks like he's being received. I'm not gonna say well received, but because that's still yet to be determined. But for the most part, like we predicted, there's pockets of people that are embracing Gunna again.
Right.
Now, I have no horse in this race. I'm not against Gunna, nor like I said, he's one of my favorite artists, right? But Gunna's resurfaced. Apparently, he has a project out. He's put out a couple singles, right? The visuals is looking good. Gunna, the visuals is looking good. Shout out to you, Gunna. Your visuals is looking good. The artistry is on point, Gunna. Now, Gunna saying some things on the record. Let's go into it, man.
Go ahead. I know you pointed some things out on this record for me or earlier. And it was very interesting. Very interesting, right, brother.
First of all, Gunna's single, Bread and Butter, is number 48 on the billboards. Let's just say that. For the most part, Gunna is number 48 on the billboards. Now, we can all chalk that up to he's just sensationalized. He's just trending right now. Cool. But I believe Gunna does have that longevity. I think Gunna is here to stay. I don't know in what capacity, but I'm not sure if he's going to reach back to his pinnacle again, where he was at. I'm not sure, but he's being received right now, right? All right. Gunna quoted in a recent song, Free My Boy Jeffro, back to business. There's way more De Niro, and at the same time, Young Thug is posting on IG, business is business, with QR code that leads to the countdown, a countdown timer.
Wow.
So I don't know if you guys understood what I said.
QR code to the album.
Correct.
Countdown.
Wow. I don't want to assume, because they say when you assume you make an ass of yourself. But once again, Gunna is dropping a project, all right, in which he's saying he's speaking about, he's referring to Young Thug, all right, when he says Jeffro, all right. He's quoted in the song saying, I know niggas locked up that say they feel me like fabric. I know you've heard I've been pulling up, pressing these niggas who claiming I ratted. This is a lyric. This is what he's kicking. So for anybody that's saying that Gunna ratted, apparently Gunna say he's pulling up, right? Shout out to Gunna.
Okay.
Let's just call it spade a spade. You're going to have to pull up on a lot of niggas. Right. And I'm wondering how you going to do that when you just got indicted. It's not making sense. But shout out to Gunna, though. Shout out to Gunna. I don't want to see you get locked backed up, brother. But matter of fact, I don't really think I even care, to be honest with you. I listen to your music, but when it comes to your personal life, I have no horse in that race. I can't say that this not supposed to happen because when we in the streets, the consequences of the streets is the consequences of the streets. But at the same time, I like Gunna's music, and I wouldn't tell nobody to go do something with Gunna, right? I like Gunna's music for the most part. But that's neither here nor there. That's not what I'm trying to point out. What I'm trying to point out is Young Thug took to IG and he's doing a countdown to Gunna's album. He said business is business. Mm-hmm. Right? So this is what I was referring to when I was telling you guys. There's no way that Gunna was going to leave YSL. First of all, Young Thug is locked up. Shout out to Jeffrey. Shout out to Young Thug. Slime. King Slime. That part. Slap. And I'm not no blood. I do not gang bang.
I do not.
All right? I am not gang. I do not gang bang.
All right.
Remember that boy Curtis said that.
All right.
So listen, once again, Gunna's dropping his album. He's pulling up on niggas. Young Thug is promoting the album. So what I'm trying to say is Young Thug has to make money off of Gunna. There's no way he was going to drop Gunna. All right? There was no time that I ever thought that Young Thug was going to drop Gunna. He needs Gunna to produce. He needs Gunna to produce those records, right? He needs to bring in revenue for YSL.
Especially the position he in right now.
And it's strange. It's strange because he's pushing the album, but it's not strange. I ain't gonna lie. It's making a lot of sense. Basically, it's looking like there's certain YSL members around the circumference of that. YSL Mondo, he's saying he's not for it, right? This is not alleged, bro. This is all that they putting on social network. I'm just telling y'all what exactly they put on social network. Don't shoot a message. I'm not making this shit up. This is what it is, right? So YSL Mondo, he's not with it. He spoke about it. He's a YSL co-founder, originator, right? Mm-hmm. So you seen what little what's the name? Not Little got it, but what's the name? The other one? The other cat out of YSL. It's hard to keep up with these cats' names. But he's the one that's been most vocal about Gunna, right? Mm-hmm. So apparently the people that are on YSL might not be in agreement, right? They're against Gunna. They're not happy with Gunna. Mm-hmm. But same time the show must go on, so Thugger is making money off of Gunna, and Gunna has to be YSL. What I'm trying to say is Gunna's not leaving YSL, and Gunna's still screaming YSL. So it's gonna be a little bit confusing out there for you guys, right? We're gonna be a little bit confused. Yeah. I know I'm getting a little bit confused too.
Yeah, but that was just giving me a little like, huh? What?
But let me tell you something. He's not leaving YSL. Fact though. Okay, God B said you got to remember Thug is still Gunna boss, and Thug's spending a lot of money right now. So Gunna still have to work and make money, because if he makes money, Thug makes money.
To generate the money. That's the number one thing.
It has to be like that.
Got to generate the money.
It has to be like that.
Got to generate.
It has to be like that. So shout out to Gunna, man. Shout out to Gunna. Shout out to Thugger. Shout out to YSL Mondo. Shout out to the whole YSL. Shout out to Yak Gotti. Shout out to everybody that's indicted in that situation. Funk that just recently got locked up doing 9.5 years. He was out here and he's back in again.
That's what I said.
Shout out to the whole YSL.
That's what
Thugger's sister in that part. You know what I'm saying? That story just gets confusing. It gets a little confusing. But we watching. We just spectators, brother. Mm-hmm. All right? And for the most part, once again, shout out to Tupac Shakur. This is his birthday today. All right? We're not going to forget that. All right, we're gonna leave off with this DJ Drama. You guys know DJ Drama, the name correlation is how appropriate. Drama. So apparently DJ Drama went to Canada, and you guys know who resides in Canada. You guys know who is the Canada. He goes by the name the AKA Champagne Papi. All right, in which they say that Drama was robbed in Canada. Now, like I told you before, that they've had problems, the issues, the whole thing with the Meat Mill and Drake, which they're comrades again. Things have been mended, obviously, but at one point they were at odds, right? Right. And they say Drama's the one that leaked the what's the name? The vocals. What was Cat's name again? We forget the man's name, the ghostwriter that Drake had at the time. I'm not gonna say Quentin Miller. There we go. Right, Quentin Miller. All right. Point. So let me stay on point now, because I be getting lost a little bit. All right. So Quentin Miller. So Drama's the one that supposedly leaked the skeleton to Quentin Miller, the records that he gave to Drake. So this is not by coincidence that Drake has issues with Drama. Allegedly, this is allegedly again. Don't Shoot the Messenger, episode number 41. Countdown to episode number 50. All right. So apparently DJ Drama flew he flew himself to Canada, all right, in which he was met by the Canadian Border Patrol, aka the Goons. We call them that part.
The Border Patrol.
The Border Patrol, the Goons. All right. In Canada, where they give a nigga leggers. They call it the leggers. That's when they pop you in your leg. Leggers.
Leg off that.
So you guys know, we in America, we think we thugging, we gangster and all that. We don't think we know. But they doing it abroad too. They doing it out there too. They thugging in Canada. They thugging in England too. They'll do it to you out there. All right. So for the most part, Drama went out to Canada, and there's some Canadian goons that were seen holding Drama's jewelry, allegedly Drama's jewelry, right? Because people be doing some funny things on the internet with replica jewelry and all this, and I seen them rappers be like, nah, I still got my chain, and woo, even though Drama's not a rapper, he's a record exec. You guys don't know DJ Drama's a record exec. He's Lil Uzi is signed to his label. All right.
Okay.
He signed, Lil Uzi signed to DJ Drama's label, Generation Now, I think that's what it's called. All right, so back to the story. Drama flew to Canada, and now you got some Canadian goons, some Canadian thug niggas holding Drama's chain. Wow. I'm not sure what Drama's response was, but lo and behold, it looks like Drama got back the jewelry, right? And that's when the story goes kind of weird of how these guys got the jewelry. But nonetheless, I'm just here to tell you they thugging in Canada, right? And these niggas was holding the chain. And the funny thing is that the accents, I wonder if they think our accents is funny, because we damn sure think their accents is funny. It's crazy that you gonna get robbed by a Canadian and, you know what I mean, the way they speak. Shout out to my Canadians.
Hey.
Big up to my Canadians, right? But it's just crazy getting robbed like that, bro. And they'll do it in Canada, all right? So shout out to Canada. Nonetheless, big up.
Hey, that's the second chain.
Drama.
That's the second chain then. Oh, shout out to the Dade County. Shout out to my city. Shout out to them girls who got that boy from the Floyd Mayweather fight for the $375,000 chain from the fight. Yeah, they still looking for y'all, baby. But hey, that boy was sleeping, man. Y'all know how Dade County do it. Y'all should know better, man. Don't come down here with that. Come on, man. Y'all following
Shout out, man. Shout out.
Come on, these pretty girls. These pretty girls talking about, hey, you want to go back to my room? Sure, I'll go back to your room with you. Yeah. Oh, man, you should have known better, man. That's the second chain. But, hey, shout out, man.
Big up to him nonetheless, man. Big up to Charlie Charge in the building. That part checking in. You heard?
Yeah, bless up.
Shout out to everyone. Once again, you guys know this is episode number 41. All right, we on our way to episode number 50.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure you guys turn your notifications on. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. Don't be a ninja watcher. That's the person that be creeping and watching. Don't be no pocket watcher, because that's just a hater. And don't be one of these. Y'all know what we call it. We call those peeping times. And in jail, y'all know what they do to peeping times?
Yeah. You don't
be no peeping time. Make sure you guys hit that like button, all right? We call that wiping your feet on the rug. Same way you do at your grandmama's house. Show your respect here. Respectfully wipe your feet on the rug.
Straight up.
Yeah, that part.
That's it. That part be smart.
That sexy little notification bell. If you guys are on YouTube, wherever you guys at, make sure you guys subscribe it and getting your notification. Turn your notifications on. Wherever you got, Facebook, wherever you at, turn your notifications on. So when we go on, you guys get notified. Because I go on any day. We haven't been on for 2 weeks on Facebook, all right? But we definitely on YouTube. That part. L.O.T.S. Approved Media. Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 41. Countdown to episode number 50. Cocksucker.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, sir.
For the last time. That goes by the name of Planet. Planet, goddammit, free G5. You already know what time it is, and this is how we live, and this is how it is. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow is Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day, like I say, to all the real fathers that's gonna be doing something, and happy Father's Day to the ones that's actually gonna try. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna try. You know what I'm saying?
Happy Father's Day, that part. Happy Father's Day to the fathers, the soon-to-be fathers, the stepfathers, and the niggas that's just fathering niggas in the streets that be following a nigga. You know what I mean? Sonny niggas. Shout out to all the fathers out here, all right? That part. Once again, L.O.T.S Media.
Hold on. I got a little one for you. I got a small one for you before we turn off.
Go ahead, G. We've been waiting for this one. You got one?
Got one.
You got one.
I got one. All right. If an Iceland tourist, right? If an Iceland tourist go to Cuba and have sex with a Cuban prostitute, what they doing?
If an Iceland, let me get this right. Let me get this right, bro. Let me get it right. So you said if an Iceland
tourist went to Cuba and had sex with a Cuban prostitute, what they doing?
Iceland tourist has sex with a Cuban prostitute. Did he go to Cuba? Or he just had sex with? He went to Cuba.
He went to Cuba.
He flew to Cuba and had sex with a Cuban prostitute.
Yeah.
Iceland what?
Tourist.
Yeah, boy, you know I ain't getting that one, bro.
I said, they're producing ice cubes.
Listen, are you not entertained? All right, I get it. I can work with that. I get jiggy with that. All right. Yo, you need to come back more with that, bro. Listen. Bring it back. They love the jokes at the end, all right? They love jokes at the end. All right.
Hey,
once
man.
again, L.O.T.S Media, Don't Shoot the Messenger podcast, episode number 41. We going to episode number 50. That part. Greatest show on earth. Are you not entertained?
Are you not entertained? Blessings.
Blessings and blessings and blessings.